Yeah. Monday Night Football in full effect. But before we get to that,
Yeah.
it's Wild House, baby, the podcast, man. We got to come on and go live
How
and
about
tell
that?
you what we feel.
Yes,
What's
sir.
good, Melvin Peaks?
Man, what's an up and down weekend for your boy?
Up and
Oh,
down
college,
weekend. Why was it up and down weekend?
well, college football started out good. We get into that. My teams won, and then we come to Sunday, and then if y'all can see in the background, I know I can't zoom in. That Falcon upside down. That bird he upside down. God Almighty, he upside down. So, oh boy. So, hey, luckily my voice came back a little bit last night. Ain't did a whole lot of talking today. Had a couple of meetings, but not too many. So we'll see. We got to get through this show without
Well,
me bringing out my crying towel.
Well, it's crazy because I mean, it's football. It's week one,
Hey, week one.
and it's always amazing to me how we form so many like absolutes in week one. I mean, these guys don't play no preseason no more. Everything in practice is shortened now. It's so many things that go on. So I always kind of look at game one as as like that final preseason game. Right. Guys are getting the legs up under. If we recall last year, Jameis Winston blew out the Green Bay Packers in week one, and everybody was like, "Oh my God, what's wrong with Aaron Rodgers?" Da 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 da. And I mean, the man went on to win MVP. So relax, everybody, and you know it's crazy because you know they change my job title every Sunday doing NFL work. So I'm constantly I'm have to spend so much time on Twitter now. I can't just see the Facebook timeline. But after the game, once I was able to finally look at it, I was like, I mean, the wave of emotion that all of you guys go through from start to finish of games, like y'all ain't learned y'all lesson yet. Y'all should just relax till the game over. Like, don't even just watch the game and enjoy the game.
Right.
I just don't understand that.
Well, guess what? Maceo, guess what? We have been waiting for this day, this Sunday to come around for a bunch of months now. It almost seemed like a whole year, but it really ain't technically 12 months yet. We've been waiting for this game to come back around. And now the excitement is high. We done been looking at our teams in the offseason, seeing if they drafted people, looking at practice, everybody on YouTube trying to see training camp. So when week one jump off, I mean, and we had some great matchups. They did some great matchups week one. We came out the gate fine. And when you see those, when you lose on that first day, it's heartache. And you start questioning the decisions. And it's just part of that fandom, Maceo. But
I know what you 1 week though. 1 week.
But guess what? The analysts listen. This is our job. Our job is to look at 1 week and start making all these predictions and what we see and what we feel. This is what we're gonna do. So it's the story. It's like a soap opera, Maceo. It's like a soap opera.
But just the roller coaster range of emotion, like I saw you was your lie, you was and then you crash like just everybody need to start just putting their phones away and watch and enjoy the game, because like it's just I don't know, but let's get into the game.
You want to get it? We're gonna start.
I got a couple of questions for you. I just want to.
Okay.
I want to get your thoughts. I wrote some stuff, so a lot of the stuff I'm going to use today is stuff I didn't use yesterday.
Okay.
And so what I want to do first and foremost, I want to start with the quarterback position.
Okay.
You, along with Southwest Atlanta, y'all got y'all wish.
Yeah.
You got your mobile quarterback. You got your guy who can extend plays.
That's my
all of those good little things. Your thoughts on Mariota's entire game?
You want me? Well, I'm gonna give him a C plus. A C plus. I want to give him a B. I'm gonna give him a C plus. So the plus is meaning something that I didn't think he had a horrible performance. So I didn't think that. I actually enjoyed his performance. Everybody know we need to have we lost a fumble by him very after a big turnover, driving the ball like we had been doing all day, and we had that turnover. He called that turnover, kind of holding that loaf of bread very loosely. And we lost a possession. We lost a field goal or a potential touchdown because we had been moving the ball. And as you can see in a game like this, it was needed. I remember telling my friends, I need every point. So when we were kicking field goal, even though I know me and you say this all the time, you gotta have touchdowns. You gotta score touchdowns in this game. You just can't keep kicking field goals think you finna beat a professional team. Well, in a slug match like this, in a rivalry like this, I needed all my points. So that hurt me. So the mobility, I felt like the Saints was like, dang, shell shocked a little bit, saying that, okay, this ain't Matt Ryan. This ain't Matt Ryan sitting in the pocket, not poo-pooing on him, just talking about being a statue in the pocket and can tee off on Matt Ryan. That wasn't this type of thing. So their pass rush was a little bit different because Mariota had great escapability. I was happy for that. Very much. Listen, before we dive in, I had called all my 303 49s, 303 11s, and we had all talked up and said, hey, man, what y'all think we're going to do today? Well, listen, we got Mariota. I said, yep, Mariota, my guy. Because make sure you keep asking me about who my quarterback is, and I say Marcus Mariota. We were geeked. So I'll give him a C+ performance. I think it was some things he could have done better. He had some errant throws, the fumble, but I'm not disappointed in Mariota's play yesterday.
The numbers, he was 20 of 33, 215 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. One of the things he's going to have to do, he's going to have to make points count. He's got to complete pass like weren't the impact passes that we were looking for. Didn't see him. He took a shot. I think took a couple of shots. Got a pass interference on one, and they didn't connect on one of the others. But when he hit 20 or 33, 215 yards, he averaged 10 yards of completion. Not really. I mean, it's okay. But he also rushing 12 carries for 72 yards, which is what he brings to the table. But one of the things that everybody did, every time he got hit, everybody was collectively like, because, he's injury prone. So I don't think he needs to continue running 12 times a game. I don't see that as a recipe for success. You thought about that?
No, you're absolutely correct. I was holding my breath a little bit as I'm getting older, as I'm moving past a little bit of the Mike Vick era and experience, because we still love Mike, and at the time we didn't care about. I ain't gonna say we didn't care about Mike's health. Of course, we want Mike to stay healthy, but we like the excitement of Mike and his feet. And so Mariota is not Michael Vick. However, he is very much an upgrade when it comes down to mobility with Mariota. But those injuries kind of sit. I said, all right. And I try to overlook it and say, Mariota, no, he injury prone. That's the knock on you, right? You know this. It's not like you sitting behind a closed curtain and don't know you can't stay healthy. So that's going to be people are waiting for you to come back. So I hope he starts using it a little bit more wisely and starts sliding a little bit more, because he was taking some shots. He was taking a couple of shots out there. They were hitting him. They were trying to hit him. They were trying. Hey, listen, 94 got a nice little good one on him. And he was looking at him like he would see if Mariota going to get up. Mariota popped up, to his credit. But you ain't going to be able to take that. You ain't going to be able to take that. I don't know how long you're going to be the quarterback, but if you're going to run and be, kind of successful like you were without the mistakes and maybe get a couple touchdowns on your stat record, you might be the quarterback for the rest of the year. Yeah. You might be the quarterback for the rest of the year. Keep real talk.
The 2 turnovers were terrible. We talked about the one where he said he didn't realize he had the first down. Then when he realized he got it, tried to kind of get down, and then the ball just,
squirreled away. Yeah, I saw that. I thought he was down myself too.
The second one, he kind of just pulled out too early.
Yeah.
I think a lot of times that is because quarterbacks in the shotgun so much that they're not used to being under center. And he was like trying to he talked about how the play was so wide open that he just got too excited.
Yep.
And those are just things I kind of just looked at it like, well, I mean, he hadn't played in roughly 2 years, 3 years.
Yeah, he's been a minute, but he played. He got some snaps with the Raiders, of course, preseason.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, game situation, game speed. He hadn't played, so I was like, I mean, him getting his bearings back. One of the things I didn't like about the Falcons' offense.
Now we all Mariota. You talking the offense now?
Kyle Pitts, 2 catches, 19 yards. He has 7 targets. He has to be the focal point of the passing game. And I know teams are probably shading and doing a lot of things, but when you have an elite playmaker like Kyle Pitts is, he has to, sometimes be forced the football because he is a true playmaker. So I didn't like that part about the offense.
Okay, so overall, the offense collectively, I liked it. The play. I liked the offense. When I'm talking about the formation and the play action and the motioning and how they fake the handoff like they're gonna do an RPO, but they give it to Swiss Army knife. He died, he dashing up through there like he always do. So for an offensive standpoint, I was a little bit like, yeah, something totally different than what we've been seeing when we had Matt Ryan in the old other thing. But now to talk about Pitts and his impact on the offense, a little disappointed because I was telling myself, hey man, we need to go and take these shots. But my boy London, surprisingly enough, made me feel real good about okay, London is okay. We held him out good enough. It looked like he was healthy enough. He was running his routes. He got targets. He caught the dang on ball. So I was like, okay, good. So now people are like, okay, we got London. Okay, now time for Kyle. So now pick your poison on Kyle. But then it was like, what Kyle at? And I was like that, where he at? And I said, well, maybe they taking him away. No, I'm telling you, I think they were taking him away to say.
No, they wasn't. I watched the film. They
weren't taking him away.
They really weren't taking him away.
Okay, good. Really so that means he's still showing that Similac. He still got Similac. Even though they praised him in practice and said, oh, he a stud. He catches out. His catch rate is impeccable, so he can get to throw the ball high. He'll get it. Well, I didn't see that. Now, I don't know if that's Mariota or meaning not wanting to take those chances and get the ball out there because the stat line was 0 interception.
Yeah.
Was he trying to say I'd be conservative and not try to throw to the guy, or was Kyle Pitts really not getting open and then separating and showing that?
Now, Marlon said Kyle wasn't winning at the line. It wasn't that he wasn't winning at the line, Marlon. A lot of it, I think, a couple of times Mariota just got off him fast.
I don't
think he just liked what he saw. I think he was like, it's a better option. Mariota played a very conservative play. He played a very conservative style.
He did.
And I think two things. I didn't like that Damian Williams was starting running back. Cordero Patterson makes this offense go. He has to be your guy. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
You're right. So Maceo, let me tell you about that because I thought that too. Because I thought Cordero was going to be the starter, but they watching his reps. What they call it in basketball when
load management.
Load management. They are definitely load managing him. They don't want him to get hurt. Maceo.
Why?
But I don't know why they're doing it. But I think because he played multiple positions, and I think he's going to put him in. He didn't. Well, I think he lined up like he was going to be in a wide receiver spot. Then he walked back down to the backfield.
You don't need him at receiver.
I know you don't, but guess what?
You don't need him at receiver.
I totally agree, but I would. But guess what? Think about this.
What are you judged on in the NFL?
When you say what am I judged on? What you
mean? What are teams judged on in NFL?
The scoring ability, I guess.
Wins and losses.
Oh, wins and losses. Okay.
Wins and losses. The NFL is a black and white league. You win or you lose. You have to give yourself the best chance to win.
I need Damian Williams to start.
Is Cordero Patterson. So
he is.
If you want to put him on a pitch count, you're looking at a bad season.
Well, guess what?
I thought.
I tell you this. I would agree with you that Swiss Army Knife is a better running back, even though Damian Williams is a full-time running back. I would agree with you with that. I mean, but I ain't giving you by a large margin, but I'm going to give you that margin that I like him in the backfield. No doubts about it. But he's not that bad of a running back where you got Cordero Patterson as a, it's like you got a brand new gift. You got a whole full running back. And I'm not no shot to Mike Davis, but I like the way Williams runs in this type of offense to get him going. I like Williams. I want to see more Williams.
His knock is he can't stay healthy.
Now that's a whole nother thing. But if he can stay healthy, I love Williams being there. Because guess what? Think about this. Let Williams take the load. Put Williams in the backfield and put Cordero at the slot, even though you might go run it. It's a run play. Even though I'm gonna fool you because I can throw the Kyle Pitts or I can throw the London. But have all them in the field at the same time. Pick your poison. You gonna get Swiss Army Knife or you're gonna get number 6 in the backfield. I like Williams. So I'm not all the way mad that he started. I really want to see Williams go. I hope he ain't hurt to that point. But he came back in the game. He came back in the game later on in the game later on. So he ain't that hurt. But we'll see what's going on.
He a lot hurt because he only had 2 carries. So that tell y'all you need to know.
So but he came back. So he came back in and left back out. Because he came back in the game.
Yeah. 2 carries.
And then that was it. Okay. Well, if he hurt, then guess what? Swiss Army Knife gonna be back there and Tyler. And guess what? I run it back. He gonna have to. I want him to start. Because guess what, Maceo? Cordero go down. I feel like we gonna have an issue. If Cordero go down for any length of time, just almost like old boy Dak, I feel like it's an issue. Now I ain't bringing it up because I know you a Yams fan, and my girl Erica say, "Hey, checking in, Erica, hey, babe, it's gonna hurt your team. Cordero will hurt us by going down.
Well,
You got a Rick at wide receiver. You already talking about Kyle Pitts. Looked like he didn't show up, or maybe he wasn't. I mean, he still got Similac. I ain't saying that he's not a good route runner. I'm not saying that he ain't learning the game. But why was he not effective? How did Michael Thomas, after like you said, not playing for 2 years? Even though I'm not trying to compare Michael Thomas to him, but come in after 2 years not playing and be a dog. And Kyle Pitts, you've been playing, and all your measurables say you a dog. What happened today? Similac, or you just didn't come to play?
And another bright spot, Grady Jarrett. Grady Jarrett played a very good football game. He played a complete football game.
He did.
He wanted to show people that, listen, I can rush inside. You put me outside. I can do all of these things. And the defense, listen, for 3 quarters, the defense was on fire for 3 quarters.
Listen, they did pretty good, but I'm gonna have to give them a little poo-poo though. I gotta give them a little poo-poo. They ain't getting no B's. They might get a C plus because I'm to your point. I did see our defense play, and I'm not gonna go straight to the Ivies on defense with AJ because you know that's our guy. That's topic. You know he learned, he growed up today. Yesterday he growed up. No hands down. He had to grow up, and he growed up. Michael Thomas showed him, you finna grow up. And now we coming your way now. You know, you haven't been watched because we were burning y'all on the other cornerback. Now we finna come see you a little bit to see if you who you say you is. And so that was good. But number 27, my safety. Lord Jesus. He didn't want Coach 30 gonna do something with him. I might tell Coach 30 to do something 27. Show Coach because he didn't want to Taysom Hill at all. He didn't want no parts of Taysom Hill. 2 times. I say, where you at? Number 27?
Well, let's just to be fair.
Okay.
The Falcons ain't stopped Taysom Hill in 2 years.
That's why I told my friend they smart. They played Taysom Hill.
They ain't stopped Taysom Hill in that same play. You know that play coming. You know that play coming. The first time, the end of that side, I want to say it was it might have been Lorenzo Carter. But Lorenzo Carter went down too far, and number 3, the linebacker.
Yep.
Listen, Taysom Hill he not throwing the ball.
We know that now he gonna surprise you and throw it 1 or 2 times.
Right down
there.
He's not throwing the ball. He came in the game 4th and short, and then he was down there on the goal line. He not throwing the football.
Make sure he got the threat. You're right. He's not, but he's got the threat
in
to throw
that situation, Mel P, he not throwing. It's nothing to think about. Is it? You want him to throw.
Yeah.
That's why you come on down. You want him to throw. You sitting there, they said, dog, 3 got to come on down and make that thing, dog. Ain't nothing to wait on. Go.
Yeah. Hey, listen. Since we're talking about defense, Erica saying Pease boo. Pease not really boo boo. I think Pease has a defense that these young guys gonna have to really understand. And is he making it simple for them? Is he making it simplistic for them? I don't know that answer, to be honest with you. But I think Dean Pease has a very good formula to be a good defensive coordinator for us. And again, also the player personnel, picking the players. We got 2 years. Yeah, Richard Grant. Oh my God. We got 2 players. Excuse me. He had 2 years to pick some of the players that's gonna be on defense so far. And so we trying to get it. These ain't the Ray Lewis's and Ed Reeds. We trying to pick these guys so we can establish a defense. I am not giving up on DPs. I mean, I'm not gonna let his pedigree make me be in the moment to say give up on him. I'm not gonna let his pedigree do that because he can't do that to people. But I think he's a good defensive coach. And I just think that, it's the player personnel, learning your schemes, smart enough to understand what you're trying to do. I always talk about a football IQ, Maceo. A lot of his strategies are football IQ. Like, if I blitz a person here, you got to contain the backside because I'm sitting this person here. The outback is maybe to your side. So stay there. Stay vigilant. Don't give that up. Things of that nature. I think they all got to understand that. And so it's looking like Dean P don't know what the hell he's doing. Now, calling the plays and looking like prevent defense versus attack defense. Yeah, I get that. I put that on Dean.
But time out, y'all. It was not prevent.
Well, it went prevent, but it looked like it wasn't no pressure.
They went to zone. It's not prevent. Y'all y'all gotta stop that.
Okay, what no
prevent.
Pressure.
Prevent is way back. They wasn't way back. They were playing a soft zone.
Soft zone. No
what
pressure.
he got to do is stop. He should have never stopped blitzing.
No pressure.
When you stop blitzing, that's when Jameis found his rhythm.
That's when he found his rhythm.
That's when he found his rhythm, dog. They had Jameis baffled for 3 quarters, dog. With 11 minutes left in the game, they were up 26-10.
Right.
Dog, he stopped blitzing. No reason he should have stopped blitzing. No reason.
And how about I found out this damn nugget, Maceo? Another messed up nugget for my birds. But I tried to rep them, let them know that I'm still here, even though we lost to the Aints. But a nugget I found out is that in Saints history, this is their largest comeback, 4th quarter comeback. They got nuggets all around the boys, y'all. I say, God dang.
Yeah.
We curse.
Yeah.
We curse.
And he right. Ride the horse they got you there for 3 quarters. No, Jameis was so discombobulated. When you have a quarterback on the ropes like that, the one thing you don't want to do is give him a rhythm.
Give him a rhythm.
And once he started, he was like, wait a minute, they ain't blitzing no more.
And once he found
this is the 13, thing, and now this gonna bring us to AJ.
Yes.
So of course, everybody, Maceo, AJ,
Yeah, they got me too.
Listen, I know y'all been waiting 3 years to post that, but let's start with this. See, it's a difference between getting beat and making a play. Let me repeat that. It's a difference between getting beat and making a play. When you get beat, you 4, 3, 4, 5 yards behind the person. Dog. AJ, the first one, AJ damn near ran the route for Michael Thomas. We got to give credit to the damn throw. Them guys get Michael Thomas and Jameis Winston get paid too. Jameis Winston was the first overall pick in the draft. It's a reason he was the number 1 overall pick because he can pinpoint the ball where it pinpointed. The second one, no, AJ put his hand up. He put his hand through. Did y'all see what about now? I have a picture. I'm gonna post a picture. No, AJ hugging Michael Thomas. Yep. But again, a better throw and a better catch. Now, if he was damn 3 yards or 4 yards behind him, like when Jarvis Landry got open, because damn the Nickelback got lost, then I'm like, hey, AJ got beat. No, how much closer do y'all want the man to be?
Hey, listen, I want
real quick. Now Jalen Ramsey that's getting beat. What Jalen Ramsey did on Thursday night.
You talking when he stopped? You talking when he stopped running?
Y'all didn't want AJ from the beginning, and I get it. And I seen the look. He got beat. AJ, like, okay, well, you know.
Hey man, get what?
Have that.
Maceo, man, listen. First of all, AJ's still a stud. We already know that. Thank you for your nice commentary on what the difference between getting beat and being there.
Because the barbershop, like the barbershop irked me, and that's why my employer was basically like told me I can't Facebook during games this year.
Oh Lord, dang!
Told me you can't Facebook during games this year. That yes, you can't Facebook during games. So stay your butt on Twitter and focus.
Okay.
So, you know.
Well,
yeah.
Guess what? AJ, listen. Guess what? There were some times that in even all those plays that you said, and we looked at, I felt it was a play where I think even though the ones where the throws, and I feel that you feel where you're coming from, you can't beat a throw. You can't beat a throw. But I felt like there was a play that he could have. I feel like he could have did. Like when you say he put his hand through there, make that play. Make that play. We need that. We need that play. I mean, you ain't.
What else you want to do, Pete?
Nothing. Can't do nothing else.
What else you want to do?
I mean, he can't do nothing else. Make sure. See, this is a fine line. Not that I'm. No,
it's not a fine line.
Huh?
He didn't make the play. We're not giving enough credit to the throw in the damn catch.
Right. Well, yeah, I'm giving.
We're not giving enough credit to a damn all-pro at receiver who is a dog. That motherfucker is a dog.
Right. Yeah. No. And that's what I'm saying. He played it. So when I said earlier, he grew up. He grew up yesterday. When I say he grew up, Michael Thomas can be Michael Thomas can be D'd up. But hey, that's fine. Michael Thomas ain't that many people can D him up. So I can't say that. Ain't that many people.
Let me ask you real quick.
Yeah.
What's Michael Thomas' biggest asset?
I think to me, when I look at Michael Thomas, I like his hands in his route running. His hands in the route running.
His body.
Well, he's a big guy.
His body.
Yeah, okay.
His body is his asset. And as your quarterback, I know if he even with you, once I throw the ball outside, no, he's gonna make that catch. Jameis threw the ball. And people don't understand this. No, it's about 7 quarterbacks who would have threw that. A lot of guys would have looked off.
Right.
Jameis like, I'm going to my guy. My guy gonna make a play.
Make a play.
And that's what that man did.
And get what he did. And get what? That's gonna happen. And get what? There are going to be more times another quarterback and another receiver combination is going to go to AJ's side and do everything you just said. Hopefully, everything you just said.
Nah, I'm laughing at Marley. He called him Kreischer instead of Mike.
Oh Lord,
he called him Kreischer Thomas. No.
Hey, listen, he be quiet, but he a dog.
And I want people to understand it and like say, y'all don't get the perspective that I get because I'm on the field a lot of times. Michael Thomas is a big SOB.
Yeah.
Michael Thomas weigh about 230 pounds quietly. AJ about 175, 180. He might be
now he's a little bit more than one, but he is small.
we might get that 185. Michael Thomas ain't no little.
No, yeah, but Maceo, that's all I'm saying is that what happened yesterday, and it unfortunately happened back to back because you could clearly see that he said, I'm going to Michael Thomas, and we know AJ because AJ we know AJ, okay, yada yada yada. I'm going to still go to Michael Thomas while AJ on it.
Yeah, best on best.
Best on best. And so he took his chances. Guess what? I don't think AJ gonna lose a lot more of those type deals because AJ ain't gonna lose no more of those type of deals. Well, he needed that.
You got to get in mind, right? Because Cooper Kupp is up Sunday.
Guess what? That's why I said I appreciate that. I appreciate him feeling that, and then guess what? One thing about AJ, he gonna look at that film and see anything he could have squeezed out to do better. Because that's the type of dude his dad already. I mean, I know the whole family. They just gonna do that. So I ain't worrying about these haters talking about my dog. I knew we could talk about it because everybody keep talking about, yeah. Boy, stop.
It just been because they've been waiting 2 years. They didn't want him. Now he here, he balling. They hate the fact he balling.
Yeah.
But it's neither here nor there.
Okay.
Last time, I'm glad you brought it up, Marlon. We got to talk. So Arthur Smith got mad at the media yesterday. Terrible optics by Arthur Smith. Terrible. Got to be more professional, Coach Smith. Have to be more professional because this business is about wins and losses. And when you get an ugly loss like that, when you should have dog, you shouldn't lose a game when you're up 26-10 when it's doggone 11 minutes left in the game. And again, you're the head coach. If you see that blitz working and Pease get off that, you got to tell Pease, dial that back up. You got to dial that back up.
Listen, I wanted to do, see, Sean Payton looked like Bill Parcells, Sean Payton, Jimmy Johnson, who else I can name? Maybe Belichick. These goddamn guys have known to be just cerebral and I run my ship. Some of these guys don't run their ship, seem like Maceo, because the fact that you have to say, you got to tell a man like, even like Shanahan when Quinn got to tell Shanahan, hey, stop throwing that ball, man. I don't give a damn what you do. You call any runner, I don't care if you play a reverse RPO, don't throw the ball.
Yeah.
We run the clock. Now, I know they grown men and you don't want to disrespect them. You say, well, you the OC, I give you complete control and you got, what is the thing to say? Well, every now and then I'm going to use executive power and tell you, don't do this.
But that's what you're supposed to do because the loss, they ain't saying Dean, dog, the loss go to you. The loss don't go to Dean Pease.
Yeah, don't go Dean, but they go to Dean Pease' ass. Eric on Dean Pease' ass.
but at the end of the day, Dean Pease don't have to stand in front of the media and talk. Dean Pease in his clothes, Dean Pease talks to the media once a week.
Right.
And that's on Wednesday.
How about that?
Arthur Smith got to talk to the media every day, and Arthur Smith got to get in front. And it's like the temper tantrum that he threw yesterday, and what he got to understand now, boy, it's only gonna get worse. You better start winning games because one thing about them press conferences, people turn the snipers in there.
Yeah, they're gonna pick you up.
You want to get their thing off in these press conferences. I'm trying to tell you because people want to make a name for themselves.
Yeah. So I feel him, but you're right. The optics, like you said, it's a bad look. But I knew where he would come. The narrative with the Falcons, everybody know the narrative. Ever since the Super Bowl loss, and it proved itself the next season, the whole season, and another season after that. We cannot finish games. You are supposed to come in and know, hey, look, these are the problem with the Falcons. This is what our narrative is. This is what's been happening. And hopefully in training camp, and hopefully, the preaching that you're preaching is how to finish game. Also, coming in at the halftime, making the halftime adjustments necessary. Find out what we doing good is right. Let's keep to it. Find out what we did wrong and make the adjustments. Meaning, I'm going to stick with what I did because that was good and it's working for us. Now, this is what we messed up at. Let's fix that. Yeah. And come out there and execute that.
And it's crazy. Erica, I like that. Erica basically terrible play caller in the red zone and down the stretch. So this is what I feel about Arthur Smith. And he young. So, he a new head coach. But the best play callers, they understand rhythm of the game. Because I think a lot of times, like those first couple drives, see when it's scripted,
the script is good because you know what plays bounce off.
You worked on it, but can you see the game and understand that? Like I say, mental note, you have to. Hey, Kyle Pitts. Now I can't let Kyle Pitts only have 2 catches in the game. I can't let Drake London only run shallow cross. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what he has to become better in game play caller. He has to be able to know when sometimes I go off that script.
So right. So guess what? Do you agree? Do you believe that he did call plays for Kyle Pitts? And do you believe that Mariota with, he got happy feet a little bit. I agree with that. I ain't never known him to be the guy to be a quote unquote patient guy because he has no athletic ability. When you have athletic ability, your patience is very different than Peyton Manning's patient, Tom Brady's patient. Do you believe he called plays for Kyle Pitts? And to your point about Kyle Pitts either not separating, not getting, whatever Kyle Pitts faults that you give him, do you believe he just got off of him and just didn't throw the ball to Kyle? And then boom, it looks like that Arthur Smith is not dialing up plays to get to throw to Kyle Pitts.
I think it's a mix of both. I think he forgot that Kyle Pitts was on the field a lot of times. I think that they didn't motion him enough. I mean, they didn't move him. They didn't do a lot of those shifts. When you got down there, you got inside the 21 time, one time kick field. No, like automatically in your mind, when you're inside 20, it should be throw a fade to Kyle Pitts. Every time you down there, throw a fade to Kyle Pitts.
Yo, something across the like the goalpost, like we used to do to Tony Gonzalez. Back in the day, we used to throw that thing to Tony Gonzalez about in the middle of the goalpost. And he throw it up damn near high to the goalpost. Yep. Matt Ryan used to throw that ball high up toward the goalpost.
So I think the great offensive coordinators, you self-scout yourself. And you go in and look at, okay, what I did wrong, what I think I did wrong, what could I have done better, and then you kind of correct yourself, and you make little notes, like say, I never see him with a pen in his hand and be writing stuff down, like, okay, come back to that or check that. I don't see him do that.
I'm good with scripted. Make sure you said on my script. I'm good with scripted. You said come off of. I'm good with scripted. So even though when I script plays, I scripted based on the weakness of that defense.
But you're on the scripting for like the first quarter.
No.
You're gonna run more plays than that, Pete.
No, I am. Hold on. I'm with you.
You talking about you like scripted?
No, hold on.
Talk about.
Okay, let's just give a number just for the sake of this conversation. What I'm trying to say, I'm not disagreeing with you. Only disagreeing, I said when I script. Let's say I script 10 plays, and on the first 5. 3 of them did good, 2 of them didn't do good. I'm going to continue to go through till I get to that 10. And I'm going to make note of what didn't do good. But I needed the ones that didn't do good to not do good because I know I showed them a look. I did something to show a look. And I see that it didn't mess up. After I finished my scripted, after I finished them 10 scripted or whatever, I just gave a number for this conversation. As I come out of 10, then I don't script. It's no more scripting. It's based off them 10 plays that I had. I said we run all these 10 plays again in different formations and at certain times because they still the plays because you know a lot of people like your old Cowboys, they not your team. Barry Switzer said, I got 5 plays I run. We run 5 plays. Don't everybody think we doing a whole bunch of, they run 5 plays. Just because the formation changed and look different, I got to slide them in the tight. It's the same plays. So even though you script these plays, huh?
Oh, no, go ahead.
No, I say even though you script the plays, I still will go. If I got 10, I'm going through the whole 10 because I set up each one of them for a specific reason. Well, it's just almost like the first play of the game. You go deep. You don't really care if the ball is you care if it's connected. Of course, you want to connect it. But if it don't, you okay. You saying I'm sending you a message that we throwing the ball vertically, and that's the message that's being sent. So them players that didn't work in the script, they needed to play. They need to show them I'm gonna do this play. That's it. Go ahead.
So let me do real quick. Let me ask you this real quick. So you talk about your script and you gonna your
I used to script plays. I used to do script.
I'm asking you a question, man. I'm asking you a question.
Go ahead.
So you got your script.
Yep.
So say your first 2 plays, then play 3, you throw a pick 6.
Okay.
Okay, now you come back, you're on your script again, and say they punt and then they return the kick, and then you down 14-0. You still got 5 more plays on your script. You gonna run them 5 plays still?
I'm glad you asked me that, and I'm gonna tell you, and y'all, anybody can laugh. I don't care. Yes, I am, because I gotta stick.
You're gonna get fired.
No, I won't. I'm gonna tell you.
Yes, you will. You're gonna get fired.
I'll tell you why I'm gonna stick.
You're gonna get fired. Trust me.
I'll tell you why.
In college, hell, Pete, in high school, you're gonna get fired.
I'll tell you why I'm gonna stick to the script, Maceo, because you said I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna stick to the script. You already just told me it's the first quarter and then we down 14, whatever. These scripted plays is based on what I've already scouted. I know these plays should work and get me to where I need to be.
Pete,
so I'm gonna stick to because
Pete,
we got
Pete,
3 more quarters of football.
If a team up 14-0, you think they gonna play the same way if the score was 0-0?
Maceo, you got to think about what I'm trying to say. You said the first quarter. Mess what? The game is not over in
the point we're trying to make, and Marlon just made it. You missing the boat. As a head coach, you have to be ready to get off script immediately. Pete, if you down 14, there ain't nowhere in the hell you're going to run all 10 of the plays you scripted. You're going to get 5, Pete.
I'm going to run them in the order that I had put them in.
Let's move on, Pete. Let's move on, Pete.
All right, we'll move on.
Because you sound crazy. You sound crazy. Let's go to college football real quick. They're going to tell me to fire you in a minute.
Oh!
Yeah, Pete, you sound crazy. So let's go to college football. Let's talk about Alabama getting let off the hook. The Texas Longhorns, they had a great game plan in place. Ewers was on fire. He gets hurt. And then the backup get hurt. They let Alabama off the hook, Pete.
They let him off the hook.
Pete. Your thoughts.
Man.
And please get off script. Your thoughts.
All right. Hey, listen, man. I'm already upset about that damn 2-point conversion. I mean that safety, that damn safety. That was a damn safety. That was a safety.
It was not a safety. He was up.
Man, that man was on the ground trying to throw that ball on his back, trying to throw that ball. Man, most of the time they protect the quarterback when he stopped progress. He let him throw the incomplete pass and say it's an incomplete play. That man was on his back throwing the ball. That's a safe. Usually they say, "Hey man, don't hurt the quarterback. You down, sir." Even though he tried to fight for the last game. But anyway, that was bad. They letting them drive down that field, and it was only one play that stuck out in everybody's mind, and that was that sack they could have had on third down. Number 6 whiffed on the Heisman Trophy winner, and he scrambled down and get him in field goal position. I was deflated. Everything, because I don't fool with Alabama like that. I was deflated. I was like, God, I know that guy gonna be kicking himself. Sarkisian did. I ain't gonna believe Sarkisian. I think Sarkisian did a very good job. Glad you put that up there. I think he did Sarkisian is a very good college coach. I'm gonna leave it like that. We can go into this, that, and the third, but I think for the kids and the youngness, he's that guy. They had a good game plan, and Texas was ready for all the smoke.
They were ready for all the smoke.
They were ready for all the smoke. I'm talking about that defense looked good, man. And just that one play, because that's really to me what it boiled down to. Because if they'd have sacked them and it was 4th for forever, I don't think that the momentum would have been so high. We sacked them 4th down. It'd have been 4th and forever.
But again, here we go again. He made a play, dog.
He made a play.
The guy was there. The Heisman Trophy winner made a better play. He got out. And he made a play. That's what big time players do.
It's nothing for me to really say. I just more heartbroken. But like they say, ain't no more of it. Like Sarkisian said, I'm gonna preach that rat poison. I don't want y'all to start telling them that we did.
Well, they lost and now they ranked. They lost and they got ranked.
But get what? In the locker room, I like Sarkisian's statement was like, "We ain't gonna fall for the rat poison. Y'all want to say my boys are good? I got you with all that. Yeah. We didn't do what we need to do to win the game. He needs to stay that way. If he just doing media talk, media speak, that's good. You look good. The op is good. Hopefully in the locker room, you're doing that same speak. Hey, listen, ain't no more victories. We lost to Alabama.
Yeah.
Okay.
Game.
Bottom line.
They could have easily won. Does this game change your mind about Alabama?
No. I tell you, well, no. To answer the question first, no. The reason why, because when Georgia defeated them in the championship, I felt like that was starting to be it's gonna start being a domino effect. Well, I can go back to A&M. A&M beat them. Georgia beat them in the championship. So now we're seeing that we see some chinks in the armor. So I think it's going to be a thing. And then let's go back one more college football one more year. Besides Georgia winning next year, Alabama was winning close games. They were winning
No.
close games.
Alabama should have lost 4 games last year.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
They should have lost 4 games. They should have lost 4 games during the regular season last year.
So my point is, no, I'm not surprised, but I've been seeing the chink in the armor, and I think teams are coming out feeling like we can beat them. Erica was talking about the tackling up high. If you look at that, the young man actually went low enough. Well, he didn't go low enough for Carson.
He didn't go low enough. He was high because he got a shoulder pad.
Yeah, well, see, no, but what's his name? Duck, and he was super low,
which means he was high.
Okay,
that's what you say. He was high.
Okay.
Now he should have been aiming at his ankle. At
his ankle. Then, if that's the case, right, it's his ankle, because I thought he was at a low enough depth, but when I seen it in slow motion, they had it from behind.
If you got somebody's shoulder pad, you're not low enough.
Yeah, he missed. He whiffed him. He actually whiffed him.
Yeah,
he whiffed him.
Marlon, I have to agree with the biggest thing about this Alabama team this year. The wide receiver position, they've been so spoiled at wide receiver for the last 5-6 years. They do not have that guy. And you got to think, Jameson Williams just fell out the sky for them. Like, nobody knew Jameson Williams was going to play like that.
Right.
Nobody. So they don't have that guy. And I think that's what Jermaine Burton is supposed to be. But he's not that. He not Jameson Williams.
He not okay. So definitely
he not as explosive as Jameson Williams. No, he's not.
No, Mitchell wasn't even. I love Mitchell. So Mitchell wasn't even explosive as Williams. So I'm got that. But he trying to hold his own. He's trying to hold his own. I'm gonna keep watching.
He don't scare nobody. Jermaine Burton don't scare nobody.
He don't scare nobody. Okay.
He ain't scare nobody at Georgia. He won the fastest receiver at Georgia. So he not that. But we'll see.
I'm watching. No, I'm listen. We're gonna do the draft. We're gonna do top rank. I mean, the prospects, wide receivers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we're gonna be 1 through 5. So we're gonna see where it stack up as the season progresses.
Yeah. Your guy Anthony Richardson came back to earth on Saturday, Kentucky.
He
got
did
a big win in the swamp.
He did.
Your guy threw a terrible pick 6, but I think once I looked at it, it was more the receiver fault. He thought the receiver was hooking up, and the receiver just kept going. So they're gonna blame the receiver. I'm gonna tell you that now. The receiver gonna get blamed.
Yeah, it's fine
about it. But Anthony Richardson came back to earth. You were quiet. That's the only reason I knew they weren't winning, because I ain't see you posting about Anthony Richardson. I was covering Georgia Tech, so I was like, "Yeah, Florida must be losing."
Hey man, listen, you're right. Anthony Richardson came back down to earth, but that doesn't slight that. I still feel like he's a player in the game. He has some good throws. He has some good throws in the game. Of course, not enough to make the win. The pick 6 hurt him. It cost his team. But listen, you had went on things say I may need to hold my apology. No, I think you all right, because guess what? That, like you to the point about NFL, it's the first game or the second game for him, right? Okay. AJ had a bad game. He had a bad. It's gonna be some bad games. Let's see what he do moving forward. Because guess what? To me, he still has the quality to be a good college football quarterback. Not trying to make him a tight end and trying to. He ain't no tight end.
Nah, he's a quarterback.
He's a quarterback.
Yeah,
right?
He's a quarterback.
So let's not do that game. He had a bad game. So good. So okay, let's lick these wounds and show what you showed that first game. And then even in this game which you lost and had some bad plays, I saw some great throwing. There's some great passes he was throwing. He can throw the ball. I'm not telling you he accurate as mug and the thing. I'm not doing that. He's an athlete. However, he was throwing the ball. And he was still making some things with his making plays with his feet. So to your point, he poo-pooed against Kentucky, which he shouldn't have done. SEC matchup. We needed you to win this SEC matchup. But however,
Marlon naming all the old Florida quarterbacks. Had Treon Harris.
Boy, y'all got to stop this.
Lord have mercy. Crazy. Georgia Southern goes out to Nebraska.
Ooh.
They get Scott Frost fired. Georgia Southern ranked up 650. And it's crazy because one of my youngest, we had been talking about this because he put it up. A lot of these schools with these 5th and 6th year seniors, they make it. These are grown. It's guys playing the college football who older than guys in the NFL by a long way. and it's just crazy. You're seeing that fifth, sixth, and a couple of guys got seventh year seniors. No, this crazy. This is crazy. This is how Marshall goes and upsets Notre Dame.
Give it up for the Sun Belt, ladies and gentlemen.
And then Notre Dame, and let me just say this.
Go ahead.
That quarterback in Notre Dame is horrible. And everybody in America know that guy's horrible. So Marcus Freeman, yeah, y'all, he gonna be all right year one. He gonna get a mulligan year one. But what he gonna have to do in this offseason,
yeah, he
better jump in that transfer portal and go get him a 22, 23-year-old college quarterback. That's what he better do.
He can get him.
Because what we are seeing, the transfer portal, you can fix your team in a year. Look at USC.
Woo.
USC. Now we was all talking about who hurt? Geno hurt. Is Geno hurt? Lord have mercy. Don't tell me that, Erica. But in the you talking Notre Dame quarterback? Yeah, now he hurt. But yeah, you got to go get you a 22, 23-year-old in this transfer portal. You need to go look at somebody at college and be like, hey, you third string, but I like listen. No offense. I'm Marcus Freeman.
Right.
I'm calling Georgia. I'm calling UGA. UGA got a 4-star and 2 5-stars sitting on the bench. Somebody leaving.
Somebody got to leave. Come on,
somebody leaving. If I'm Marcus Freeman, I'm calling Georgia and I'm saying, hey,
we need some in our their money though.
Well, yeah. Notre Dame rich.
Yeah. So I feel they got it. So
bro, listen. That's what Marcus Freeman need to do. But back to now, Carson Beck is starting at Georgia next year. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about that. That Carson Beck job next year. Vandergriff or Gunnar Stockton. One of them got to go. One of them gonna be out the door.
Well, you talking about
Kirby better hold
Sun Belt. You talking about the Sun Belt Conference? You talking about? I guess you about
going back about Georgia Southern. Georgia Southern got Scott Frost fired, but I don't feel bad for Scott Frost. They say they're gonna give him his $15 million and let him go on by this business. He should have never left Central Florida, dog. Should have never left Central Florida.
Yeah, he was doing good though.
Yeah, Central Florida cooking. He won a fake national.
But that's what. Make sure that's hindsight because guess what? If you get a chance now, okay, Deion doing what he's doing because y'all keep telling me that he gonna leave Jackson State at some point, and I'm fine with that because Florida State offered him the gig. You know, Florida State offered him.
Florida State not gonna offer him the gig.
They ain't gonna do it. Well,
Power 5 school. Listen. Let's go and get this out of the way.
Let's get it out of the way.
Power 5 school. Unless Deion changed a lot of stuff that he do. He has total autonomy at Jackson State.
Right.
No, he's not going to be able to take a Power 5 job and be on Instagram and Twitter the way he is every day. He's not going to be able to do it. So that's going to be for Deion to decide. But the Power 5 school, they nah. Now,
okay, so
one of them low level power. Now, let me tell you, one of them lower level Power 5 schools that just want to say Deion a coach. But like the top 5, top 10 schools, they're not gonna.
Okay, so Scott Frost was playing luckily enough because he doesn't do what Deion do. Even though he thought he was a great athlete at Nebraska when he was the quarterback, I was saying that if you had a job that your alma mater wants you back because obviously they wanted Frost, I would take. I'm gonna take the job. So in hindsight, you telling him not to take the job. You said
because sometimes you can't go home while I'm saying that.
That's like I watched Stanley Pritchett, you know.
It's college.
I know it's college. I'm just saying I go home.
This is what high school and college, 2 different things, Pete. Stop. Central Florida, it was a certain type of athlete he could recruit. That's what made that program go. He can't recruit that same kid to Nebraska. Now, the way NIL and stuff set up, how many big time kids really want to go to Nebraska? Because a lot of these young kids now, like, you can't if you ask your son about Nebraska football, he don't know Tommy Frazier.
You don't know
he don't know.
Yeah,
he wouldn't know that
number one
that they got Gloria. Listen, I was telling my cousin the other day, one of my younger cousins, that Florida State used to be a power. He laughed at me.
He laughed
like Florida State. I was like, yeah.
State used to be shit.
And Miami. No, he laughed because what they know is
Alabama.
They know Alabama. They know Georgia. They know Florida. They know all that stuff. They don't know Nebraska. Right, Jared. And who going to look at corn? Yeah, so if you go, I mean, if I'm a 5-star kid, like I say now, I mean, if y'all don't give me about 5-6 million, then yeah, I'm going out there. But I gotta start thinking, who all coming with me? And probably
it's a trip how these see, like back in the day, Nebraska could be was a little attractive. Nebraska was attractive for a minute, just for running back purposes and for the most part.
People don't understand. Nebraska, what we have is strength and conditioning today. Dog, Nebraska birthed that, and when they slapped Florida the way they slapped Florida that year, everybody realized, hey, we better go hire a strength and conditioning coach because ain't nowhere in the hell that Nebraska should be running over Florida where they run over Florida.
They run over.
And everybody, that was the boom of strength and conditioning programs because Nebraska was ahead of everybody. They already had all that stuff in the weight room. They already hiring them dude with them Skoski and you know all them
right.
They were hiring them long time ago. And when you saw Nebraska kids, they just looked different that night. Tommy Frazier ran over the whole team. 10 people tried to hit Tommy Frazier, and he ran up out all of it.
Yep.
So so that's just the thing. It just you can go home, get paid. They took care of it. Like I said, they gave me $15 million to walk. But I mean, me personally, just knowing how big of a task it was to go out to Nebraska, and again, he had roots, because he had been since Florida. So you think, I know he tried to sell them same kids that pitch. Hey, Florida kids, y'all follow me to Nebraska. Coach, first of all, where is Nebraska?
Right.
Then they look on the map and say, oh, it's way over there. Oh no, Coach.
Yeah, I was off on this one. I didn't see him being a local kid, grew up in Lincoln, and playing for the school. I didn't think they were going. I didn't know the leash was short as it was to after you lose it. Now I understand who you lost to, but we know from our side that program over there is trying to come up. Georgia Southern trying to come up, and Georgia State. All them they trying, but they ain't. But to lose to them and Nebraska, that I see what it is. They cut them in the middle. I ain't see it, but they did it because I ain't expect him to go. I ain't expect him to lose.
Yeah, Marlon, that's the thing. That's the next question. Is it lit in Nebraska? And them kids gonna be like, man, ain't nothing to do in Nebraska, man. What the hell we doing out here, man? I'm transferring. They ain't got no sports program out there to show them that it might be a little nightlife, a little something extra, like you say, to make it lit. Somebody get their favorite wings named after them, like lemon pepper low. And we're gonna close with this one, Pete.
Talk to me.
Yeah, Erica. I got a funny the running back. What was his name? Lawrence.
Yep, Lawrence. That's what I'm.
Lawrence Phillips.
Yep.
I got a funny Lawrence Phillips story. I tell you, I can't tell y'all. I tell y'all off.
Because
Lawrence Phillips and Stanley Pritchard were teammates in Miami. Lawrence Phillips is a wild boy.
Yeah, he's a wild boy.
Leave it at that. We're gonna close with this. The AP poll drop. Georgia, they jumped Alabama.
Yeah,
Georgia's now the number 1 team in the country, followed by Alabama. Got Ohio State at 3, Michigan at 4, Clemson at 5. You like that? Do you agree with that?
I agree with that. I agree with it. I agree with the top 5. Clemson is probably Clemson. If I had to just scratch my head on something, I'd probably scratch my head on Clemson. Michigan so far showing that okay, I see. Yeah, and looking at where everybody else plays, I can go with that. I know you won't. What would you like? Yeah, I think you like that too. I agree because you high on Ohio State, but I don't think you have Ohio State jumping.
Yeah, I'm the only person in our writers' room that picked somebody beside Alabama to win that national championship.
Right. So yeah, I agree with it. I don't have no dark horse nobody that, and then A&M they
Yeah,
they look like they
Marlon,
were full
Marlon.
gold.
Yeah, Marlon. I got to give Notre Dame the hand. They 0-2 out here. I got to give them the hand.
Yeah.
We can't say about the Texas A&M yet because Texas A&M can win the SEC.
But hold on,
They got a chance
so
to
you
win
don't
the
think
SEC.
so you don't think they full gold yet? You don't think they full
No,
gold?
I think they full go. I just can't give them the hand yet.
Okay,
They
you can't
still
give them
can,
the
they
hand.
still can run through the
Okay,
SEC.
you can't give them the hand. All right, I understand.
Can't give them the hand, but Notre Dame,
Yeah, they got the hand.
get the hand. They officially out. They out.
Now these Trojans.
No more.
Now these Trojans can make a better. Hey, listen, Clemson got to show me some more. Oklahoma got to show me some more. But I'm gonna keep watching these come because I'm big on Caleb Williams. You know that I told you that in the conversation I had me. So I'm big on that young man, and I know they got the new coach in there. Whoop, whoop. Let's see where it goes. I'm big on Caleb.
I agree with E. I am high on Arkansas. It's just one thing I don't like about Arkansas.
You on Arkansas or you talking about
No, he talking about Arkansas.
He talking about Arkansas.
The SEC West. One thing I don't like about Arkansas, I ain't in love with their quarterback. I'm just not in love with their quarterback. When teams gonna come to shut that run down, his throwing just kind of make me jerky a little bit. But I like Arkansas. Arkansas recruited well. Arkansas gonna surprise some people.
They in the top. So they in the top 10. So
they're in the top 10.
Hey, from 5 to 10, and I'm throwing Clemson in there yet. I'm throwing Clemson. I'm not being biased on Miami ACC. I just need to see more Clemson stuff to see. Okay, they dominant.
Well, why you talking about Joe Hurricanes?
I'm not happy.
Basically, Miami and Texas A&M Saturday is an elimination game.
Huh?
Miami play Texas A&M
Texas, I know
Saturday. That's an elimination game. The loser of that game, gonna be in trouble.
Well, I'll tell you this. To be honest with you, I know we won, but I ain't like to win. I didn't like the mistakes on the offensive side. Cristobal tried to clean it up. Yeah, the young guys, they're missing the reads and the calls. Man, they were up front. They didn't look good up front. They didn't look good up front at all.
Yo, top tier quarterback.
Yeah, I didn't like how he was getting.
Van Dyke.
Your guy. I got to agree. But you remember you asked me the other week.
That's your guy.
Shut up. Yeah, he my guy.
That's your guy.
My guy.
I just want you to start acknowledging your guys. Mariota, your guy. And this is your
Mariota, my guy. Van Dyke, my guy. Okay.
There you go. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
So Van Dyke, but I told you when you said, Pete, what you looking for this year out of your team? I said, looking at the quarterback play. I said, I know they got him all ranked up here somewhere. Woo-de-woo. I said, I need to see it. I need to see the throws. I need to see the play on the field. I need to see it. And it was shaky. It was shaky.
So
it was shaky, Eric. It was shaky.
So in it being shaky, who you got Saturday?
Well,
you got Texas A&M.
A&M lost. Listen.
Or you got the U.
Hold on now. That's a tough question right now. But since it's the beginning of the week, it's Monday, I got to look at some more stuff. I got to check in the heartbeat of practice. I got a lot of things to do, man. I got to check in. I got to see the heartbeat of my team. I need to see what Cristobal preaching throughout the practice because this is some foolishness what we saw against what's the name the other day.
The game is at Texas A&M.
Yeah, we gotta go. We gotta travel.
They gotta go to College Station.
We gotta travel to College Station. They got a 12-man. College Station got 12-man.
Showed in help last week at App State.
Well, it didn't, but they be lying out there. But listen, guess what, man? I'm gonna still go with my Canes, which I know I'm doing that because I'm biased. I am. I'm going with the Canes. But because the A&M lost, I don't think that's a bad pick. I don't think I'm all the way off because I give the over and under. Do you think the over and under is gonna be large? You think it's gonna be like what you think over and under gonna be 6-3? I say 6 or 3.
Now, let me look at my betting app. Hold on.
Yeah, let me know. I say 6-3, no more than 7.
Let me pull my betting app up.
No more than 7.
Yeah, here we go. Let's see. See what my bookie says.
Eric, you stupid. Yep, they did. They paid them. Oh, they paid them some what 1.5 mil? I think it was 1.5, Eric. That A&M game, they lost Al State. They got 1.5, I think.
The over-under is 48 and a half. 48 and a half is the over-under.
Oh, that's the total of the game.
Yeah, it's over-under.
Yeah. Okay, I was looking at the margin. I thought, yeah, okay, I got you. So that means, okay.
Combined, they should go 48 points.
48 points combined. Yeah, I got it. I'm trying to see. Yeah, all right. 48. That's like 24 points. Somebody gonna get a little bit under that. So that game, that could go, that could be still close. It could be 20, it could be 23, 24.
I'm taking the under on that. This game gonna be like 24-20. 17-14.
17-14.
Because I don't like either quarterback. I don't like either quarterback. It's gonna be which quarterback can doggone make a play.
I do this. I tell you, the way the offensive line played, we got to fix that. They asked Cristobal about that in the press conference, and we had to address that because I tell you that offensive line looked like they were out of sync, out of sorts, and that's supposed to be your bread and butter. That's your calling card. You're offensive lineman, played for the U, won a national championship, and you know games are won and lost in the trenches. So I'm expecting you to have that part figured out. But it looked real shaky. But we won with a little more talent than Southern Mississippi is one of them. Southern Miss, I think it was. Yeah. We have a little more talent. So, and Frank Gore's son will play for that team.
Yeah, Frank Gore Jr. Jared Cambridge.
I see that game being. I see two, but guess what?
It's gonna be a field goal game, Cambridge.
That's what I was trying to say.
I want to see field goal game. I do have my right now today. I got the U 21-17.
Okay,
Miami.
I see that. That's why I asked you about. It got to be close. I said it's got to be 3 or 6. I'm cool. I said no more than 7. So I'm with you. I'm with a 21-17 ball game. Even if it went to 27-24, I'm thinking it's a close game, and it can go either way. You know,
these folk got it at 5.5. Hold on, let me see what
5.5.
Yeah, 5.5.
Well, 5.5. You don't round that out to 7. You gonna take that on down to 3. 5.5. Hey, you know what? 2 field goals. I mean, what how you ride it? You gonna ride it up to 2 field goals?
Woo, Texas A&M with 5.5 point favorite. I'm like, I take the Canes and the money. Cause it damn ain't gonna be no 5.5 point win. I'm gonna take let me get my bookie on the phone.
Listen,
this time to load up the Nike cart.
Texas A&M maybe food goal a little bit. Cause I have another partner. I got another folks besides Fats and some of my people that live over there in Southwest Atlanta, live over here with me in Southwest Atlanta, that talk to me, and they be having different opinions, objectives. They think that A&M is a lot of hype around that right now. They hype. It's a lot of hype.
May not be who number one recruiting class, all this stuff, man. This the thing with me when I just look at Texas A&M was embarrassed last week.
Yep.
Embarrassed last week. And I think that's why I think it's gonna be so hard for them to get up because say Miami jump on them.
Yeah.
Those kids, it's gonna be hard for them kids to respond. It's gonna be hard for them kids to respond because they've had to hear by the time they get to Friday, they're gonna be so tired of hearing about how they lost to Appalachian State. No, they're gonna come out tight. And shout out to my Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. I should have had the fight song queued up. We get the win against Western Carolina. We got old Lane Kiffin coming to town next week. Got Ole Miss. 2 ACC schools gonna take down the big bad SEC that y'all always talking about. Y'all love the SEC. Miami and Georgia Tech gonna get a win on Saturday.
Hey, get what? Watch this. Do what I got to say for you. I can't wait.
Anyway,
can't wait.
Everybody.
Can't wait.
Can't wait.
That's our show. I don't know what time me and Erica gonna be on tomorrow, y'all, but we gotta crush the NFL. Y'all know we back. They got me working crazy hours. Got me working crazy hours. Jerry, don't you that Jerry? Don't you say nothing about Georgia Tech. Say nothing about Georgia. I wish I had my Reggie Ball jerseys around here.
See you in Pittsburgh. Can't wait.
My Reggie Ball jersey will be back here next week, everybody. I get my Reggie Ball jersey on. I'm gonna take it out the frame, put the Reggie Ball jersey behind me. Y'all gotta go watch Monday Night Football.
Monday Night Football, people.
Make sure my NFL pick 'em. It's a little suspect, but I did take. We're gonna have to do it after 5E. We're gonna definitely do it after 5E.
Who you got?
They got me in the studio. I did take Minnesota over Green Bay yesterday. I did do that.
Did I do that?
Nah, you didn't do that. You didn't do it.
I might.
A lot of y'all didn't do it.
I went 7-7.
A lot of y'all didn't take. Y'all love AA run so much. Y'all gonna take AA run every week.
I might have took AA run.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. You know,
Hold on.
You emotional.
Hold on. I'm not gonna give you that.
You emotional. You're emotional.
I am. But
everybody.
I am, but I ain't gonna give you that.
We'll see y'all.
Who gonna
tomorrow? Me and Erica will crush the NFL. Gonna be after 5. Probably gonna be like 6 o'clock. Or 5:30. I think gonna be 5:30.
5:30. I'm watching them. I'm gonna watch y'all crazy selves.
So yeah, I gotta go finish watching all the other games, and then I'll watch Monday Night Football.
Let me help you out. I took the Vikings. You can't see it, but I took the Vikings.
All. That's cap. We gone, everybody.
No, it ain't cap. I got the Vikings.
Cap. If Jared Stevens, you done lost your mind. AA run, them gonna be 7-8 this year. We gone.
Peace.
Book it. 7